Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know, we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know, we keep it live.
Let's go. What's up, everybody? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling this morning? Hope y'all got your coffee. We got a slight new setup this morning. Wanting to try something different. Was out here meditating early this morning, just kind of getting my mind ready for the day, and didn't want to leave the energy I was feeling today. I don't know what's going on in the atmosphere. I just know spiritually, when I'm in a spot like this, I just like to stay in that zone. So I felt like I should bring this morning interaction to you all from this place. So appreciate y'all for checking in. Mary J, Jordan, right? Curtis, what's good, man? How you feeling, bro? Look, I had to do something different this morning, trying something a little different. We still gonna talk some sports, but I'm opening this thing up, man. I'm getting back to the old Smook, Coach Smook network, bringing that energy. We don't want to just be Bama football over here. We want to talk everything. We want to have everybody inspiring our people, inspiring our community, getting back active. Y'all, I have been so busy the last 2 days. If y'all didn't catch the quick live yesterday, Pike Road defensive lineman, class of 2025 defensive lineman, Corey Timms, he was on our under the radar recruits episodes when we was doing, before we changed it to Check Him Out Coach. He was one of our first defensive linemen that we had on the show, right behind Aiden Kane. They were all in that same time frame, March of last year, when we were discovering these guys, and these guys are actually getting signed to schools. Aiden Kane is on the rise in recruiting. So we're going to be talking about a little bit of all of that, getting y'all caught up on what's been going on. But I really want to tap in with y'all this morning because I love my community, man, and I want to check in to see how everybody's doing. I know we've had a few changes with our scheduling, with our streaming, but I want y'all to know that we're not dialing that back. We're just moving things around. We got a few opportunities on the table that we're considering and looking to take advantage of. So y'all be there with me as we continue to grow, because y'all are going to be the ones that get to say, man, I remember when. Yeah. So what's up, Davin? How you feeling this morning, my brother? How you feeling? Urban Essence is in the building. Good morning. Good morning, sister. Good to see y'all. Listen, some reactionary stuff today too this morning, real quick, for this hour that we're going to be live. Alabama defeats Texas, man. They did not look good again. But once again, the volume of shots. I will say this. This team, I think they found their identity. Let's go ahead and accept it. We're not going to be able to protect the ball any better. You know, if your team can't force turnovers against us, you don't have a chance. That's how I'm gonna look at it, from a glass half full type of perspective. But when we talk about this, we're gonna break down the numbers and everything. We're gonna get into it, and y'all let's see what I'm talking about when I talk about this Alabama men's team. And as we all know, the women's team isn't back in action until Monday. So great win for our men's team. We're going to break down the stats. Got to watch that whole game last night. It was the first time in a long time that I've been able to just sit down and watch a full game. And I watched it. I was reacting on Twitter. Then I said, you know what? Let me just dial back on everything. And this morning was confirmation. Let's get into this Good Morning Coach segment, man. I really want to just talk to y'all, kind of bring y'all some clarity in what type of mindset I'm adjusting to, and just kind of setting the tone to encourage you all for the rest of this month. The month of February, we're almost in the middle. Well, actually today, what's today, the 12th? What's today's date? My alarm going off. What's today's date, y'all? The 12th, right? If I'm not mistaken. Today's the 12th. Okay. So you look at it, today's the 12th. We are literally 2 days away from being in the middle of this month. You all know February is a short month. We have 28 days in February. So we are literally coming up on the middle of the second month of this new year. And I want to ask you all a question that I've been asking myself the past 3 or 4 days. Where am I with, we always start the year off with these New Year's resolutions and these goals that we want to achieve. I had to seriously assess the goals, the high marks that I set for myself this year, spiritually, mentally, physically, personally, professionally, for my brand. Have I done everything I could every day since making that commitment? Have I done everything I could to achieve those goals? If not, is where I am a reflection of my inconsistency. And if you be honest with yourself, if we all be honest with yourselves this morning, with ourselves this morning, we have all taken at least one day off, or we've taken an hour off. We've gotten off course just a little bit by choice, not by adjusting and making things, you know, more efficient, but just by choice. Okay, I'm gonna take a break today. We've done it. And when you're pressuring, I don't want you to focus on the fact that you've taken the break. I want you to focus on the fact that you've taken the moment to really assess to see, have you held yourself accountable? And that in itself is accountability. That in itself is an accountability trait that you want to continue to retain and be consistently applying on a daily in your daily walk. I'm telling you right now, one thing that I used to think, and we've been kind of trained like this by people who are successful, not necessarily our parents, but people who are successful, and we've been kind of fixed based off this society with the way social media is portrayed and how it's controlled. We've been kind of trained in our mindsets to think that when you're correcting yourself, that it means you're doing something bad, you know, or when you're correcting means you did something wrong or did something bad. Well, I want to present this type of thought process to you today here in the AAA family. Instead of looking at what you did wrong, look at it as an opportunity to redo it the right way. You get what I'm saying? It's all about how you look at things. And I know there's this funny, my guy Funny Marco has this funny saying on his t-shirt. It says it's a mindset thing. But if you really think about it, it really is a mindset thing. I could look out here and I could look at how much money I don't have, or how much money I have to spend, or how much my bills are. And I could say, man, I got to pay these bills. But I can also turn around and say, hey, this is an opportunity for me to go and present myself value, my self-worth, and earn what I need to earn to continue to maintain a healthy living style of living. So I want to challenge your mindsets today in the chat, if you could. And I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on Facebook. If you're checking in on any one of those platforms, make sure you drop a comment. I'm not sure what's going on Instagram. I don't see why it's not acting right, but let me see. It says I'm live. You know what? Let me do something real quick, everyone. Oh, it does say I'm live. Boom. Okay. Let me see how I look. Okay, we good. Let me see. See if it's going. Okay. It's working. Bet. All right, we good on Instagram too. So I got Instagram up, and I got we got Facebook up on the Coach Smook page, and we got YouTube up. So, and if you're all in here on the YouTube side, hey, share it up. A lot of people were not expecting us to be live. It's kind of going to be like this for the next week or so, as we kind of iron down some content opportunities that we're going to be taking advantage of. So yeah, y'all just stay tuned in with what we're doing. But I really want to challenge your mindsets in the chat today. Today is February 12th, 2025. And it doesn't have to be anything personal or anything like that. What's a goal that you said that you would have obtained by the end of February? In the chat today, what's a goal that you said that you would have attained by the end of February, or a goal that you set for yourself in February? It could be a fitness goal or something. And I want you to type it in the chat. No, don't type that in chat. Type in the chat on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being on task, 1 being off track. I want you to be honest with yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, are you on track to attain that goal? That number one goal on a scale of 1 to 10. Me right now, I'm gonna give myself a 7. And I'm gonna share my goal. My goal this month, I wanted us to hit 4K subscribers. I wanted us to hit 4K subscribers by the end of February. And that was like my big goal. That was like the one that I wanted to really just, I knew I probably wouldn't knock it out the park, but I wanted to get there. You get what I'm saying? What's up, Greg? Good morning, Matt. Everybody tapping in. And so if you look at our subscribers, we jumped from 2.65 to 2.8 in a matter of like 6 days. And it was just because the Ryan Grubb news, all of the hot news was coming out, and it was kind of easy for me to fall in and kind of follow up with things that I had presented already. Right. So I kind of set that little trend up. Now the challenge is we're in the lab now. We're looking at the optics of our content, and we're looking at what's retaining the viewership and what's attracting the viewers to see the quality of the content that we provide. What's up, Sully? My guy checking in, man. Yeah, it's kind of chilly out here. It was feeling good a minute ago, but that's why I had to get my coffee. But so I had to go back in the lab, and we're not looking for the next clickbait, but we're looking for the quality content that we provide that's going to continue to help us obtain those goals. But what I've also says that, hey, we have a team for a reason. That's why I've been really pulling on our team to get active on social media, just sharing the content. We have so much old content that needs to get eyes on it. So much entertaining content, y'all. That the shorts and the VODs. So y'all continue to share it. But I gave myself a 7. That was a goal. 4K. Is it still obtainable? We got a little bit over 15 days, 16 days to reach that goal. And I have a plan. So it's all about being active, staying consistent, continue to push the product, continue to promote, and continue to create an environment that people want to share. Not demanding people to share, but create an environment where people want to share, because a lot of people are. So that's one of my goals. So in the chat, I see a lot of 7 5s. I see 6. Okay. And you know what's crazy? Is the fact that you all are so self-aware that you are willing to admit that you haven't given 100% every day. That in itself is a testament to how serious you are and how focused you are on your goals, obtaining your goals. That in itself. Now, that's only like maybe 40% of it, being self-aware and all of it. Now, the other 60% of actually doing it is the hard part, because there's so much space and time to get distracted with so many other things. You know, that's why I wanted to take up some time with so many people drawing attention to me. I don't want it to just be informative content about football and basketball and baseball. I also want to have a place where you can come here and at any point in time, you can find some type of productive impact. There could be some type of positive impact when you come through the Coach Smook Network. So I hope this morning it's kind of motivating some of y'all to kind of go and revisit those goals, revisit those I guess not just goals, but revisit those habits that you were set to develop. Because me, I know I've been doing my readings every day. I've been doing my meditation. It's been so good in that aspect that it's kind of allowed me to be open to have these meetings, take these meetings, and open myself up for better opportunities, not just for myself, but for the network and the team that we're building, guys. You know, and I'm trying to stay consistent. But as far as getting those subscribers, I fell off on that one. And I feel like if it's an important goal, it should all fall in line. And remember that all your goals should be in line with each other, not just, hey, I want $1 million, I want a cat, and then I want this, and then no, everything should fall in line. I want to stay focused. I want to wake up and do this routine to stay focused so that I can attain this. All right, everything should fall in line. My boy Johnny Boy said a 4.5 because of weather. You been sick, Johnny? How you feeling this morning? Hopefully you feeling good this morning. My guy Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Checking in on the Facebook side, my guy. What did Jordan say? I have 2 weeks left to start. And you know what's crazy? This is why I tell y'all have to really appreciate time, because time waits for no man. Time waits for no man. It's one of those things where, look at us, man. I'm looking at this new relationship that I'm in, and y'all know I'm very transparent. Looking at this new relationship that I'm in, when I say it's been a journey, and it's only like we're not even a full 2 months in, of actual communication and relationship and learning each other, and we've been so committed to being committed to the goals and the process of healing and all of that. that time just has been flying by, and we're learning every day, testing trials, ups, ups. I can't even say we've experienced any downs, since coming in contact. It's just been a bunch of positivity, because that's where the mindset is focused on. So if you have goals set in place that are going to make a better you, or more positive you, stay focused on that. Hold yourself accountable, because everything else that ends up being a distraction is not going to produce anything positive. I'm learning that. I scrolled so much last year on my phone. This year, I can't. I promise you guys, I get to scrolling, and I feel like positivity is such a force field around me. Productivity is such a force field around me. Outdoing my, not necessarily to look down on them, but outdoing my peers, right? Being in a level of competition with my peers, to where when we look at each other's lifestyles, we're motivated to maintain, because we see the other one doing good, so, and we don't want to fall off. That's the type of mindset I'm operating in, not to please nobody else, but it's for me. A lot of us lose phase because we try to do it for everybody else. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself, and watch how life just starts to turn around for you. My children are a part of what I do. You get what I'm saying? The reason why I do what I do is because of my children, and everybody else that's a part of my inner circle, that's a part of this journey. They're the reason why I push the way I push, and there's no space for distractions and lack of productivity when you have that type of mindset or meaning on your life. So hopefully that encourages y'all this morning as we dive into our little quick morning show. I want to take about 20 minutes to do that. Hopefully y'all, hopefully y'all are really taking something away from this. They're going to get better. I think I want to try to do this at least 2-3 times a week, where we just come in and have a morning talk, especially on a day like today. Don't have much college football news. Don't have much recruiting news on this Wednesday. We're not journalists. We're not publicists. We create content. So the most you'll be seeing for the next few weeks right now, we'll be catching up with a lot of guys who are signing, who have signed. We got some guys at the University of Alabama, the 25 class signees we'll be interacting with over the next 2 weeks. What else we got? We got women's basketball this coming up weekend. Monday. We got it coming up Monday. And then this Saturday, Iron Bowl, baby. Iron Bowl men's basketball. We got it this Saturday. Tomorrow, who do we have tomorrow? Let me pull my graphics back up. Okay, yeah, we got Auburn Saturday. Okay, we don't have anybody tomorrow. We got Auburn Saturday. Ooh, who ready for that? Who is ready for that? Bama Nation, who is ready for Alabama Auburn basketball? Number 1 versus number 2, the first time in SEC history that we get to witness that, and it's Alabama Auburn. Man, we have a chance to really create some history this Saturday, and I'm gonna be front and center. I think that's when we're gonna have to do a watch party at the bar. We're gonna have to do a watch party at the bar. We're gonna find somewhere. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get on the phone today and see where we can be hosted for a watch party this Saturday for the Alabama Auburn game. That's gonna be a big game. It's on ESPN, 3:00. Perfect timing. Oh man, I can't wait. Let me get on Facebook and see what the chat looking like on Facebook. I got 4 viewers on Facebook, man. What y'all doing over there? Facebook chat. Let me see what y'all over here talking about. Are we live on my Facebook page, or wait, where we live at? Oh, we're live on my actual Facebook page. Okay. I thought we was live on my Coach Smook page. I'm sorry, y'all. I lied. Apologies. I sure thought we was live on the Coach Smook page. And shout out to my guy Rico Mitchell for this fire beat y'all here on this stream right now. Okay, there we go. We got 3 over there on Facebook. I see y'all. Let me turn that down. I see my brother Kyle, Scarlet Rose. I see you. I see you over there. Y'all make sure y'all drop a like for your boy. Drop a like for your boy. But reacting to last night's game, Alabama versus Texas, man. I'm gonna have the highlights running in the background over here. I got as a matter of fact, I don't think I'll get in trouble for doing it here. If I share screen, I don't think I'll get in trouble for doing it. Should I try it? Good morning, sis. Good to see you. Look, hopefully you can hear the music and everything. Can y'all hear that beat in the background? I know I got it low. It should be loud enough. Matt Farms, my guy. Oh, so I got Facebook comments over here. Let's go. Facebook checking in. I see y'all. Let's go. Let's go. We locked in. We back in there. We good now. All right. So looking at the box score, y'all. Let me run it down. I was very pleased with our offensive production. Of course, anytime you bust the scoreboard, meaning you score 100 plus in a game, at the collegiate level, that means you're doing something quality on the offensive side. Texas defense was not bad. We just got up. Our volume of shots was really up there last night. 34-55 from the field, 17 of 29. We killed it from the three-point line, something that you have to have. When you're shooting 25, 26 threes a game, you need to average at least a 47, 48% percentage, like overall 48% shot making percentage from the three-point line. You need to average at least 40, anywhere from 44 to 48%, and it's gonna always have you in good spots, because right there you're sitting on 29 to 32 points. You get what I'm saying? That means anywhere from 14 to 25, 14 to 21 made threes in the game. That's you're sitting on. You get what I'm saying? You're sitting on anywhere from 39 to 60 points. So we're sitting there, and I'm looking at the game last night. I'm looking at the tempo. Every time Texas got us in our half court sets, something that I've always said, we need to kind of just if we don't have to get in half court sets, Bama, we don't need to play out of half court sets. Tempo, playing off the dribble kick, the driving kick. That's our offense. Allowing guys to play the back door, play the lanes, cut from the perimeter, keeping the big man in the mid range. The half court sets only work when we force teams to speed up. All right. And the way you do that is you force tempo early. We have the skill sets. I look at all the perimeter guys that are effective on the perimeter. Chris Youngblood, Jared Stevenson, Grant Nelson, LeBaron Filan, when he gets in the game at the point, it's like you see the game just kind of the tempo of the game speeds up when he's in. And Mark Sears plays very well off of that. Aiden Holloway gets in. He's kind of like a shot creator himself. Can create his own shot, so you can slow the game down and go half court sets with a guy like Aiden Holloway. The young guy, Sherrill, big game last night defensively. Is not going to show up in the box score, but if you look at how he played the paint, you look at how he played help side defense last night. He kept himself out of foul trouble last night by just paying attention, and you can tell there's been a lot of film work on the defensive side, a lot of attention to details on the defensive side, because last night the proper rotations, even when they were making the extra pass, you can see that guys were sprinting to their spots to recover. And I like the way we played team defense. The only downfall, and you all know where I'm gonna go with it. The turnovers. We have to do better in protecting the ball, man. We have to do better in protecting the ball. Alabama's our offensive firepower, I feel like we could be even more lethal if we protect the ball. And so in saying that, we also have to realize that there's a balance. When you play an up-tempo game, there's a higher risk for, no mistakes, because you're moving at such a fast pace. But in today's day and age, in this new age of basketball, that's what it is. It's a high rate game. So if you got the volume of shots that make up for every 3 or 4 turnovers you commit, then it kind of balances out, especially when you're making them. So Alabama's really keen on capitalizing on that. Let's look at some in-depth stats. I want to look at the assist numbers. You're talking about 17 assists, a lot of shot creation, one-on-one shot creation last night with our offensive skill sets, which is a good thing because I believe Texas is one of the better defending teams in the SEC. So we got to see guys kind of settling in and opening up their bag, getting in their bag on the offensive side. Once again, Diabate, Muhammad Diabate, he is one of those guys, man. At any point in time, he can give you 14. He can give you a 20 piece. And then at some games, he's going to give you 8, but he's going to give you 11, 15 rebounds, 4 steals, 8 assists. Like, he's your utility guy. And once again, last night, pulling in a solid game, 13 points for 2 assists, 1 rebound. Wasn't as active, but we need to have this conversation because a lot of the rebounds that Alabama was able to get was because of the tips from him and Cliff. So definitely want to advocate for getting those tip rebounds stats recorded because those make a difference. But what I want to highlight is the guard play, the guards on the boards last night. Texas guards like to take a lot of shots from the perimeter. They don't get downhill a lot. And when they do, they're not as efficient. And you saw our guards playing a lot of help defense, recovery type defense, but also getting the long rebounds from the long range shots that they were showing. Let's look at Texas stats. They went 8 of 22 from 3-point line, which is, right on their average. They're not a strong 3-point shooting team. When you have a team like Alabama hitting a lot of shots, it kind of forces teams to get out of character. And Texas is not the perimeter as effective from the perimeter as most teams in the SEC. Offensively, Texas struggled 42% from the field. Trey Johnson, the freshman, number 20, he went crazy. I like that young man. Maybe another year at the collegiate level, but he's already getting some eyes from the league, and rightfully so. 6'5", a real NBA caliber style guard. So he had a solid game last night. You kind of pick your poison with a team like that when they're limited on the offensive side, but such a good team defense. You don't want to let other guys get comfortable, so you kind of take away everybody else. Coach Nate Oates kind of talked away about limiting who else can be productive, right? And we come away with a victory, 103-80. Alabama moves on to 21-3, still with only 1 loss in conference play. Next game against those Auburn kitty cat birds, whatever they want to be this weekend. I'm telling you, I'm hyped for the game. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hyped for it. Let's talk some NBA talk before we get out of here. You all know the NFL season is over. We're going to have a lot of trade talks and rumors and stuff like that. We don't too much cover that unless it's breaking and it's somebody like a former player or something. We'll talk about it. But let's talk some NBA talk. Last night, had some good games last night. The Pistons, man. I'm telling y'all, the Pistons are a team. They look like they were turning the corner last year. I think they might be one of those sleeper teams in the East. Then you got the Raptors pulling off against the Sixers, a tight game there. And the Knicks, another team that's just kind of, they're sitting right there on the cusp of becoming a solid team. They pull one off against the Pacers, who are a quality team. I think the Pacers are beat up right now, too, if I'm not mistaken, for all my NBA heads that watch every game every night. But I think the Pacers are a little beat up right now. Yeah, they got a few guys. That's just coming back. So we'll see them getting the stride, man. The Knicks are really holding off in the East, though. What games we got tonight? We got the Celtics and the Spurs popping off tonight. That's going to be probably be a real hype one. The Celtics look real dominant right now. They look like they can make a deep playoff run again. Cavaliers, another team that's just hot right now, playing the Raptors tonight. So I might have a few games to tap into, NBA games to tap into. Lakers and Jazz. Is that tonight? Yes, tonight at 8 p.m. You know your boy's going to be tapped into that one. Yes, sir. The Warriors and the Mavericks. Two teams just made some big moves in the trade. The Mavericks got the short end of the stick, if you ask me. The Mavericks got the short end of the stick. And then to end the night, you got a late kick with the Grizzlies and the Clippers. Grizzlies are a hot team right now too. So some NBA ball to dive into. College wise, do we got any big SEC games tonight? Not any that we're too worried about. Not any that we're too worried about. Any women's games to tap into? Auburn and Tennessee. Tennessee about to drag Auburn. Texas and Kentucky. That should be a good one. And then South Carolina is always a good watch. Watching Dawn Staley and those ladies play. They're gonna go beat up on Florida. Man, the Gators, they have so much talent. I just don't know what it is. Even when we play them, I see the talent out there. They just can't put it all together. And then Mississippi State women's team. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but those girls, they're starting to turn the corner. And they could be somebody to watch out for going into conference tournament play. So y'all be blessed, man. That's kind of going to wrap it up this morning with Good Morning Coach here on the Coach Smook Network. Hey, hopefully y'all enjoyed this little moment here. Hopefully y'all were encouraged by our morning motivational speaking, and continue to share the content, man. I'm gonna clip this up a little bit. I feel like I'm gonna get some good clips off of this. I think the camera actually looks pretty good in like a natural view. Chat, y'all let me know, how does the camera look out here in like natural settings? Because I think we could start popping up at different spots with different players. Oh, shout out to all the likes over there on Facebook. Scarlett Rose, Kyle, and Johnny Lowry. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. And if you're a Bama fan, make sure you tap in and become a member on the YouTube channel. We got a lot of inside scoop and recruiting. I just got plugged in with one of the bros, and we about to be doing a lot of recruiting, like Underground Railroad type stuff in recruiting for Alabama football. Not officially for this university, but as far as our network and who knows who and who we're talking to. So we purposely did not go live on Twitter. I wanted to try to make sure that we're getting notifications out. I did get my notification on YouTube, but it was like 8 minutes into the show. So if you all could, next time we go live, which will be today, we'll be doing some gaming. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get to the spot and go start doing some gaming content at noon. Y'all tap in over there when we go live for the gaming. I'm gonna be playing against some guys online, random matches online, just trying to get better. I might get my butt whooped today because we have not been in the lab. So don't joke on me too bad, but we're gonna be playing, gonna be competing and trying to make it a good day for content. So make sure y'all share it, and don't forget to go follow the gaming page. Go follow on YouTube, Coach Smook Gaming. We'll be live on YouTube, Twitter, and we'll go live we'll be live on YouTube, Twitch, and I think we'll go ahead and do some gaming on Twitter too. What y'all think? Might as well, right? Might as well while we're there. While we're there, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all enjoyed this morning. Hopefully y'all have a blessed day until we see each other again. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, "Put me in the game, Coach Smook." I'll check y'all later, and y'all be blessed, man.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, "Put me in the game, Coach Smook."
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.